Hi, credit union friends. Welcome to the BD Now channel. Today, I'm so excited. We have a branch manager with us, Rob Halleman. He is with Rivermark Community Credit Union. And I met Rob last May. He attended a business development workshop I was doing. And I asked the branch managers in the workshop, what are you doing for business development? What have you done that has inspired you to be part of the community? And so, hello, Rob. Thanks for joining us.
Hello, thank you for having me.
This is the best story. People are going to go nuts. I remember when you shared it at McMinimum's last May, and all the heads turned, and everyone raised their hand because they had so many questions for you about this. So, why don't we start with I'd like you to share a little bit about the Hawthorne area and community that you're currently in to set the stage.
Sure, our community is really close-knit. We've got a lot of small businesses. We've got a lot of food carts, a lot of small restaurants that really need support. There's a lot of things going on in the Portland area, and these guys really need support. So what can we do as their credit union to kind of hype them a little bit? So this kind of came out of that is how can we give back to our members who are giving us their business? We want to return that favor to them.
Fantastic. So, can you share the story of how this came to be?
Yeah, so our staff on a weekly basis does what's called a 15-5 check-in, and they basically, how's your week doing? Is there any changes that you'd like to see? Any ideas that you have for the branch? Actually, my assistant manager came up and said, hey, I would really like to see us spotlight businesses. I would really like to see us highlight these businesses that come in on a weekly basis. How can we better do that? I went to my supervisor and I said, hey, this is an idea. What do you think? Within half an hour, we had a game plan going, and we're starting to reach out to members. We reached out to, first of all, the members that come in on a weekly basis. Hey, are you interested in this? Our first spotlight is a local bar that we go to quite often because he's a great member. He comes in all the time. And so he said, hey, here, you can have all these T-shirts. He didn't make us pay for anything. It was very nice. And for the entire month of, that was January of 2023, we highlighted the Nest, which was the local bar.
Okay, so we're all waiting to see so tell us exactly what it is you do.
So on Fridays and Saturdays, we allow our staff members to wear a T-shirt or a sweatshirt, whatever's provided from the business, and they basically talk to our members. It sparks a conversation. It's a conversation starter. And so when the member asks, why are you wearing these T-shirts? We can talk to them about it. So right now I'm wearing this olive and pearl, and they are an interior design company. They've also come in and taken a step further and put plants in our lobby. They put tables out. They've kind of interior designed our lobby. And so it's, again, sparks questions. Why do you guys, I really love the plants. Tell me more about what this company does. We've got business cards, we've got stickers, we've got swag, stuff like that. So it's been a great opportunity for our members to find out who are the local businesses and how they can support those local businesses.
I remember being impressed because you said you had businesses lining up once they saw what you were doing. Can you share how long you've been doing it and some of the impacts that's made?
Yeah, we've highlighted 19 businesses in 2 years. And so it's taken off. We didn't anticipate it going this long, honestly, but it has. So if you look behind me here, we've got just some of the T-shirts that I've got. So every month when we have the T-shirt, when we're done with the business, I just frame it. So it's also another way for our members to look into my office and see all the different businesses that do business with Rivermark and how we're giving back to our community.
So many credit unions, we say we support the community, but what a way to be hyper local in Hawthorne
Yeah.
and then give it legs by framing all the cool t-shirts. And everyone probably do get people saying, I want to be on your wall.
Oh yeah, and that's kind of what we've set the expectation when our employees are opening a business account. they're asking, hey, did you know that we have this program that on Friday and Saturdays we highlight a local business? Is that something you'd be interested in? And also, do they have a storefront that we can come visit or an office that we can come visit? And so on top of doing the business spotlight, we're also going out into the community and meeting those people where they're at.
And are your employees and you're using the businesses and doing business with them?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
We take one employee plus the two managers to go out into the community and meet these people where they're at, see their storefront, participate and give them business. When we do any sort of food-related stuff here in the branch, and I'm celebrating with our employees, we make sure that we go to one of our local restaurants and get them to cater for us.
Rob, can you share a story about a specific impact this has had on a business?
Yeah, for sure. So this shirt right behind me is Boiler Room Cobbler, and it's a business run by just one person. They were only open about 4 hours a week. So one day for 4 hours, they do everything by themselves. And they saw this program and thought, wow, that is really cool. And maybe that could help my business. So they went home and they actually made these shirts themselves. They didn't go through a company. They actually went home and made the shirts for all of my staff. So for 15 employees, they made these t-shirts for us. Since then, they have expanded their business to be open 3 days a week, and they are thriving. They've had more requests for shoes than they've ever had, and kind of to an overwhelming result. So it's really nice to see something like that. It's a very small business. It's a very, you don't see cobblers around. It's not a thing that you see. But this person has done very well because of the business spotlight.
You're supporting the local economy too. That's such a heartwarming story. Thank you
Yeah,
for sharing that.
yeah.
Rob, I can hear your enthusiasm around this. Do your employees love it?
Oh, my employees love it. It is a great way to boost morale. Wearing some local businesses, and a lot of these are businesses that my staff go to, they participate in. So it is really, really exciting for them to get this t-shirt that you could get anywhere, but they wear it out in public. They wear it after they've done the program. So it's been really great.
Walking the talk of supporting the businesses. And for the credit union, what do you think specifically has been the outcome for the credit union business?
I think it just sparks interest. It shows that we are committed to our community. The story that I tell the most is that us going to a local bookstore, and he was standing behind the counter. There was nobody in the store, and he just lit up. How is my bank coming to see me? And he had never seen that before. He's like, I've never had a bank come and see me and support my business and come want to show interest in what I'm doing here. And that was really cool. That was really cool to see somebody excited about us being in his business and showing an interest. That's what we want. That's the spark that we want to have with our local businesses.
You're making them feel it rather than just telling it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you for coming on to share
Yeah.
that story. I hope this inspires so many branch managers to think about how can, you know, all of us across the country find ways to engage with the communities that we're in. It may or may not be something like this, but just thinking about and asking the employees how you can get engaged. And Rob, we end with a social spotlight. And that question is, and sorry, I didn't tell you about this ahead of time. Usually I give people a heads up. So we end with, who do you follow on social media that inspires you? Is there anyone that you follow that you learn from or that inspires you?
Know his last name, Simon. Uh,
Cynic.
yes. Oh man, I love watching his TED Talks and just the things that he does. It's inspiring to watch him on video and the things that he talks about. It's very inspiring. I brought it to multiple branch manager meetings where I'm like, hey, I watched this. We should watch this as a group because it's really inspiring and it has to do with what we are doing in business.
Yeah, I can hear your enthusiasm. And one of my favorite quotes is he talks about, and this is what you're doing. People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And
Hmm.
that's what you're living every single
Yeah.
day at the Hawthorne branch.
Yeah.
Well done. Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. And I hope this inspires all of you. We'll see you next time.